All right, now it's time for a bird survey. Together, we can virtually visit each of the 2 restoration sites and use a field guide to identify all the different bird species present in each. Before we get started, let's make sure we're ready to record some data by setting up a data sheet in our science journals. All right, go ahead and move on to the next slide to see a picture of the data sheet and set up your own in your science journals. Then we'll head over to our restoration sites and start birding. Before we start our bird survey, you'll want to set up a data sheet in your science journal to record the bird species that we observe. So at the top of your page, write Crystal Cove Bird Survey. Then for our data sheet, we're just going to need 2 columns, one for site number 1 that we're going to conduct our bird survey and site number 2. So I'm just going to write site number 1 and site number 2. And then I'm going to draw a line between them and underneath it to turn it into a table. So then when we visit your first location and you identify any bird species, you'll write in the names under site 1. Then when you move on to site 2, you'll do the same thing. Write down any bird species names that you identify. Go ahead and set up your own data sheet so that we can embark on our bird survey.